Raise your hand if you're leaning for Doug Ducey. David Garcia? Undecided. Let's move on to the Senate race. That's a big one. McSally, anybody voting for her? Sinema, 3 of you. Undecided, 3 of you.
Well, a few weeks ago, Arizona's family sat down with a diverse group of college students all getting ready to vote for the very first time. Kylie Cruz talked with them for about an hour about who and what is influencing their vote this midterm election. Well, at that point, many of them, as you can see, or at least half of them, still undecided in a lot of the key races. So what factors go into their decision and how are they doing this morning?
It's time that they've made a decision, right? We certainly hope so. Kylie is live in Mesa this morning with one of those students who is about to vote for the very first time. And I remember that sensation well. It's really exciting. I'm glad to see they're embracing it, Kylie.
Yeah, good morning, guys. I think everybody remembers the first time that they went in and were able to cast their ballots or mail them in. Such an excitement when you turn 18 and you're able to do that. We had a really interesting conversation a couple of weeks ago with that panel, really talking about the issues, what's at stake, what do they care about. A lot of them say that education is a big deal. They care about border security and immigration. And we are here now at Shelby Lynch's house. She is 18 years old. She is full of energy, even at this time of the morning. I think she should work the morning show, so I'm going to knock on her door and see if she's ready to come on out. Come on out, Shelby.
Oh, good to see you again.
It is good to see you again. You got your ballot in hand, so you are going to be dropping this off at the polls.
Correct.
How are you feeling this morning?
I'm really excited. It's really early, but I'm ready to be a first-time voter.
What factors did you look at over the last couple of days as you were finalizing and finishing your ballot?
Right, so I did watch a lot of really long debates and did a lot of research, especially last night. But I feel like I learned a lot more about, these candidates' positions on education and DACA students, DACA recipients, which is something I'm really passionate about. So I feel like I voted for the candidates who are going to make the most change and better help those individuals as well as myself.
We know that the young vote is so important. Why would you urge people out there that are your age, in their late teens, early 20s, to get out there and vote if they're registered?
Oh, I mean, I used to be that person that didn't think voting mattered, right? But I feel like it's really important because we sit around wanting a change to happen, but we have the power to make it ourselves. So just get up and vote. It's not really time consuming. Just do your research. And make a change here in Arizona.
You feeling good about it?
I'm really excited. Yes, I'm really confident.
And the sun is finally coming up, guys. She is a college student, so she doesn't get up this early. She said, I didn't realize that the sun was still dark out at 6 o'clock in the morning. So we appreciate it. You've got your car, you got your keys.
Yes, I do.
Why don't you head to the polling site? We're going to follow. Is that okay?
Sounds good, yes.
Okay, so guys, we're going to follow Shelby throughout the morning, throughout this process. And we're going to meet up with a couple of other students voting for the very first time. Always great to kind of see that enthusiasm and excitement. We know that one thing that folks are really trying to target is the youth vote this year, making sure they go to the polls. Well, Shelby and some of the other students at MCC, that is what they're doing. They're going to the polls today. So we'll see you back in our 7 o'clock hour as we head with Shelby to the MCC polling site.